Any teachers in the crowd? By chance, clap if you're a teacher. We have some teachers in the crowd. Yeah, we got a few. Oh, cool, great. You teach? What do you teach, ma'am?
I'm retired.
You're retired, okay, so I was asking present tense. As a teacher, I think you would pick that up, but that's all right. So, I'm just kidding. How long did you teach?
27 years.
27 years. And what did you teach?
All grades. I saw some.
All grades, K through 12.
K to 5.
K to 5. Okay, so not all grades. You're just rounding way up there. You know that, right? All of a sudden, you're teaching physics and... I'm sorry, so K through 5. Okay, oh, and what was your main grade that you taught?
4th grade.
4th, okay. How long did you teach 4th grade?
8 years.
8 years, okay. And just jumped around the rest. Okay. Any other teachers right there? What do you teach?
Middle school.
I'm sorry?
Middle school.
Middle school. What do you teach? Subject.
Language arts on Maui.
Language arts? You mean English?
Yes.
Then just say that. I mean, when did it change? When did it become an art?
Not with me.
What?
Not with me.
Not with you. So how long you been teaching?
22 years.
22. Wow. So yeah, you did teach English, and then it became language arts.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, your books got longer. I don't understand. Any other teachers? Yeah? No? Anybody? Yeah, back in the back. What do you teach?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Always kindergarten? Oh, always kindergarten? Used to talking to 5-year-olds all day. I get it. So. Yes. How long you been teaching?
This is my first year.
Your first year. Well, stay in kindergarten, because if you move up, you don't get a nap. And you got to stay till 3. Any other teachers? Is that it? Anybody? Yeah. Okay, got one there. Yes. What do you teach? What?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. How long you been teaching?
17 years.
17 years. Good for you. How about over here?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Wow, were y'all out of school today or something? Start drinking at noon, baby. And there was one over here?
Freshman.
I'm sorry?
Freshman.
Freshman. High school?
Yeah.
And what do you teach?
Science.
Science. Wow. How long you been teaching?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. You going to continue?
Yep.
There you go. You said yep. Don't say yep. Say yes. Because then your kids are going to say yep. I ain't going to pop them. Clap for all these educators among your midst. Kindergarten, high school, retired. My mom taught special ed for 40 years. So, yeah, she had a head start. She raised me. So I was doing a show a couple years ago. My mom came backstage, and she's never done that in my entire career. And I thought, Mom, what's up? She goes, you need to thank all the teachers. I said, okay. Like my next interview or something? She goes, no, tonight during the show. And I said, wow, there's like 1,000 people out there, but okay, I'll do it. So I did it. After the show, she's standing there. She goes, you need to do that every show. And I'm like, for how long? She goes, well, until I die. So I probably got 4 or 5 more years. I got to do this stuff. I just want you teachers to know that I recognized y'all because my mother asked me to, not because I care. Personally, I wouldn't waste time. So JB, the question about that is a buddy I grew up with. One time, he was riding my truck when we were kids. And I flipped on the turn signal, and he just went, what's that clicking noise? Hey, Hank, your truck's making like a clicking noise. Then I finished the turn. He goes, no, never mind, it went away. Why do we still hang out? I don't know why we hang out. And it's not his fault those parents are stupid. They named him JB. That's my buddy's name. Only the J and a B doesn't stand for anything. That's his name, JB. So when he's 16, he tried to apply for his driver's license. He didn't want them to think that JB stood for anything. On application, he wrote J only, B only, Stewart. It came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. He's like, look at this, Henry! Jonely, bonely, still. What's that clicking noise? We still call him Jonely. My kids have only known him as Jonely. I mean, since they were little bitty. He's like a Mr. Stewart. They go, oh, Daddy told us, Jonely be only. You're Jonely bonely. So what he did recently, I was doing a project in New York, so I was up there for a couple weeks. They gave me a high-rise apartment, so I called him. I said, hey, free place to stay in New York City, come on. So he came to visit. We're so high up, we had a garbage chute. So one day I gave him the garbage, and I said, hey, go 2 doors down, you'll see a chute. Just throw the garbage down the chute. He came right back with the garbage and goes, they refused it. I said, what are you talking about? There's a sign that said refuse. I said, that's refuse. They're not the same. So like I told you, I went to Korea one time. I told Jonely, I said, hey man, I'm going to Korea. He's like, wow, that's like going to a different country. Why do we hang out, man? But this show how dumb he is too. You know on Star Trek where it says to boldly go where no man has gone before, he thought boldly go was another planet. We're watching Star Trek on the clear blue one night. He says, when they going to boldly go? Man, what did you just say? Well, every episode they say boldly go. They ain't never been there. Man, why do we hang out? That is Jonely Bonely from Boldly Go. And Jonely's a great hunter too, man, but he's dangerous to hunt with. The way he hunts, he goes, man, if it moves, just shoot it. He'll go, got him, Zeke. Zeke? Thanks for getting that one. Because Zeke's last words are, what's that clicking noise? One of my buddies, man, they're the 2 biggest goob heads God ever put on this earth. I swear, they're great guys, I love them to death, but they're real stupid. One of my buddies would not go to New York City with me because he thought we may get mugged up there. He kept going, Henry, we may get mugged up there. I said, no, we won't. He goes, well, we won't if they don't know that we're from out of town. I said, well, you're right. He goes, well, let's don't act like it. I said, all right, man, I got it. So we took a bus from the Bronx into downtown Manhattan. Whole time, my buddy John Patton's going to Henry. We don't want people to know we're from out of town, so let's don't act like it. I said, all right, man, I got it. We step off this bus. My buddy John goes, yee, look at there, Henry, there's the Empire State Building. We just started handing out cash. He has this trait that if I repeat the same word several times, it sticks in his head, and that's all he can say for 30 minutes. I mean, it's a condition, but it's hilarious. Oh, he gets over it. I mean, there's no cure for it. It's just a little tick he has, you know? So sometimes, we take turns leaving him voicemails. There's like 5 of us. We all grew up together. And Tom, that's his name, he has a condition. So sometimes I'll just leave a voicemail saying, Walmart, 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 Walmart. And he'll call me back going, Walmart, Walmart, Walmart. I said, all right, man, call you back in 25 minutes. Call him back in 25. Hey, Henry, that was not nice. Not nice, not nice, not nice, not nice. Stop it! He's our friend. We've been doing that since we were little. See, it's different now. People make fun of people. People categorize people. He was just one of our buddies that had a tick, I mean, when we were in elementary school, he had to go to speech therapy, and they pull him out of class, and everybody knew that he was getting pulled out to work on his speech because we knew he had a speech impediment, So instead of making fun of him, we just had fun with him, and he had fun back, Because, we're like in second grade, so we're like 7. And he gets pulled out, and we go, see you, Tom, see you later. He goes, see you guys, we'll see you in a little while. All right, we'll see you on the playground, Tom. And we did that every Tuesday and Thursday for 3 years. And then he learned how to speak properly, except that one little tick. So we're glad we kept something. I told that story on stage. That's the first time I ever told the tick story, because that was supposed to be a secret. So, I mean, it is. There's 5 of us, and of course, now there's 225. But the other story about him and a speech impediment in school, I told that story one time, and I called him, I said, hey man, I don't know if this is going to come out, but I was doing a show, and there were like 2,000 people in this crowd, and I just told a story about you going to speech class, and us going, see Tom, see ya. So somebody may say something to you, because I may have said your last name also. He called me from work and goes, thanks, man. I walk into work, and my secretary goes, hey, Tom, how you doing?
It's kind of tough on me growing up in my neighborhood when I was a kid, kind of tough on me when I was little. Guys, you guys remember playing Army as a kid? Yeah, you pretty much guessed it. I hated this game. All my buddies would go, okay, Henry, it's the neighborhood against you. We'll give you a head start. I'm booking down the road, man. We used to play a lot of cowboys and Indians, too. Didn't we, guys? Cowboys and Indians. You guessed it, I hated this game, too, man. Because I was always the cook. Yeah, way to go. I swear I talk this way all the time. Y'all are staring at me like retarded kids in math class or something.
The hardest and best lesson I learned, do I have any advice for someone starting in comedy? Well, comedy is the last bastion of free speech, okay? Even though they try to cancel us and all that stuff, you can still, if you do it right, I talk about spanking kids, and I don't really care what anybody thinks about that. And you just pop your kids. I think everyone tonight, when you get home, you have kids, wake them up and pop them. And they'll go, what was that? I go, well, Mr. Cho said to pop you. So my advice is, if you think of something funny, write it down. Number 2, make sure you thought of it. Because with all this nonsense, social media, videos, all the stuff that pops up on your screen, it may not be yours. So make sure it's yours, and then go try it. Stand-up comedy is something you can just go try. There's open mic nights all over the country, and that's how you start, unless you're me. You spank your boys? No? Have you ever? No? All right, bring them by here. I'll pop them for you. I'll make a house call if you want. I'm going to snap. You'll read about me. What happened to Henry Cho? He got arrested. He spanked 25 kids in Walmart. Clap if you got spanked growing up. I want to see who got spanked. Anybody get spanked? Yeah. Everybody okay? Yeah. Pop your kids. We protect them too much. I'm guilty too. 3 times. Guilty. Car seats I'll give you, 100%. But like bicycle helmets, come on, man. Bobby can't ride a bike. That's Bobby's fault. Clap if you never wore a helmet. Who never wore a helmet out there? Yeah. Everybody okay? Yeah, see, Bobby ain't here because Bobby ain't supposed to be here. That is nature's way. That's why we have so many stupid people walking around. They're all wearing helmets. We have no way to thin the herd. I know you didn't want to laugh at that. That's a joke, people. Chill. I don't wish any harm on any child unless he can't ride a bike. That's a joke. Just, gosh, pop your kids. When you're home tonight, just wake them up and pop them. And they'll go, what was that? So Mr. Cho said to pop ya. Merry Christmas. I have to be honest with you, though. I've never spanked my daughter. Never have. If she did something wrong, I just spank one of the boys. They're like, what was that? Yeah, you should have been watching her.